Alright, this is my pizza stand tracker, or pizza stand inventory tracker. So the point of the program is to, as you can see right here, you would enter your beginning inventory, then you'd hit the button, and then it saves the inventory, and then you would go to the point of sale area, and then throughout the day you have customers come in and you put in your values, like, oh, maybe they buy 1 water, or they have to buy, or maybe they buy some bites or some candy, stuff like that. Then you would hit this, and then, oh, they want to buy something else, you get rid of that stuff, and then you would put in something new, you'd add something else, and then at the end of the day, you would come to here, you'd hit this button, and then you would see what you have left of your inventory. And then it will copy it to a text file, and then you can, if you don't want to go into the file and you just want to see what the text file looks like, you just go to here, press the button here, and then it will show you what's in the text file. So the explanation's out of the way. I'll quick show it in action. So you have this. So I'm just going to say 100, 100, 100. I'm just going to put 100 in everything. Oh, and then, let's see here. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can put the date here at the bottom. Technically, you can put in any number or any letter or whatever, but, you know, if you want to put in the actual accurate date. So then I hit this, now it's saved it. So I go to the point of sale area, and I should also mention there's a little calculator here if you don't have a calculator for some reason, you want to quick do some math. Which I suppose I can quick show. 5 times 5, and then it spits out 25, and you can clear it. 15 divided by 3, the divide button, and boom, 5. Stuff like that. And then of course there's add, subtract. And then this right here, so I'm just going to say they want 5 waters, some slices, a pizza, and then a full pizza. They don't want anything there. They don't want anything there. They buy that. Then the next person comes along and buy that. And then I'll just say, just for simplicity purposes, because in a real life scenario a lot of people would come through, so I'm just going to put 1 on this, and to say each person gets 1 of each thing. So I'm just going to pop this a few times, and so, you know, after a few times of this, then you would go back to this, and you hit this bad boy, and then it tells you how much is left. And if you're wondering why this isn't one-to-one, it's simply because, you know, obviously 1 dough ball does not equal 1 slice of pizza. You know, 1 dough ball is equal to 8 slices of pizza. So that's in the code. However, a full slice of pizza, of course, is, or not a full slice, a full pizza is equal to 1 dough ball. Alright, and then obviously if you go right here, that gives you the stuff. Or you can go in the debug folder here and you do this, and it's also right here. Moment. Alright. Alright, now I think that's everything there is to know about that. Close that. Okay. So how does this all work? So start with the add inventory right here. So here we go. All right. So basically, what happens is so the begin dough stuff right here. So here's the text, and the text is converted to a double, and that is what it's assigned. And it does that with all these here. And then obviously if you put in something, if you put anything that's not a number, if I put in H or something like that, it's going to kick out an invalid entry. Alright, so that just tells you what the beginning stuff is. Then on the point of sale side, do this. Alright, so it has a similar thing to the other stuff. So basically, you got your pop and water. I threw that into one category just for simplicity's sake. So text and then pop water, like see right here we have text pop water on this one. So when you enter that right there, it takes that number, converts it to a double, and then it assigns it this, and the same logic is applied for all of these. And then same thing if you input something like, again, a letter, it will obviously complain. And then obviously if that wasn't there, it would just crash. So, well, if this wasn't there and you inputted a letter, it would crash. So then we got the, let's see here, that's right. Okay, so this right here, so the DBL begin dough is, I believe the same is, yeah, so you see you got the begin dough right here. This. Okay, so basically what happens is, where is it? Did I click the wrong one? Yeah, I did. This one, here we go. Alright, so right here, DBL begin dough equals DBL begin dough minus DBL dough. The DBL dough is when you enter stuff into these two, so you got a full pizza and then pizza slices, it adds to that. That's where as you can see, DBL dough equals full pizza plus this divided by 8, because normally this would just be worth 1, or it would be 1 to 1, I should say, but I divided it by 8, so then it would be, it would be the same as a pizza slice. I hope that makes sense. Since obviously, full pizza is made with 1 dough ball, and each slice is 1 of 8, I had to divide it into 8 slices. Hope that clears that up. Okay, so then we have this right here. So we got the begin dough, we got the dough here. So what happens is, this took me a while to get, so you take this, you put it right here, and then you have the begin dough. And so what happens is, you minus these, and then this original value, so it started off as, I put 100 in the first example, so if you have 100 dough balls to start off with, you have it right here, and then this minus this equals this. So then that means that, obviously if there ended up being a reduction of 3 here, then this now, instead of equaling 100, is 97. Sorry, brain cut out there. Alright, so then 97 gets put in there, and then it repeats. And then if they buy 1 more, then it's... battery's low. Alright, so Right, so it goes, you know, what was I saying, 90, 97. So then if they have 1 here, or if it ends up being 1 the next time, instead of it being 97, now it's 96. And then if, you know, let's say it's a reduction of 4, then it changes that. So it just keeps reassigning its own value. I think that's a good way to explain it, hopefully. Then after you're done, you know, it does that with all of those, by the way. Then when you're done and you go to here, get the total. So this one right here, so then you put the DBL, like here's the dough, for instance, and then 2 string, obviously, because you can't print doubles, it has to be a string. How do I put this? So basically, because it kept being reduced, this is no longer like 100 in the first example, for instance. Because it kept reassigning itself, that means, you know, it's whatever the new thing is, and then it's equal to, or it's set equal to this, the text endo dot text. Let's see here, and so basically it just sets, this is a label, and it's just saying the text inside of the label is equal to this, or this in string form. And if you want to see it, text and dough, this one right here, and that's the button you click to make it give you all this stuff. Like right, let's see here, is there anything else? Oh, let's see here, that's also a good point. Alright, so we got, so print file, I'm not sure if yes, okay, I did keep that in there properly. Okay, so then we got a stream writer, which I should point out that I have the system.io, and then there's a bunch of doubles. This is just from some old experimentation. I just haven't got around to taking them out yet, but they don't really do anything, so it's not that big a deal. I don't know. When I upload this, I think I'll probably take them out after I'm done recording this. But let's see here. Where's the button again? Yeah, I'll take them out after I'm done recording this because I don't need them anymore. Okay, there's the okay. So then right here, stream writer, output file. So it opens this file, or this is just, you know, just a comment saying this is a reminder for myself. So this is the, you know, this is the text file, that's what it's called. So it opens this text file, which is in, I think I still have that open. As you can see in the debug folder, boom, there it is right there. And there's the previous example I showed. Alright, so it's got that. So it opens that up, and then output.writeLine. So it writeLine, you know, it writes the stuff. So str date, that is inventory. Okay, so str date, textbox.date.text, and as you can see, today's date, and if you go to there, textbox date. So that's just that whole str date, that's just the, you know, this just holds the variable for what the date is, whatever you decided to put in as the date. Let me get back to this. Okay, so we got the date there, then we got, you know, I have this pizza dough, then I have, you know, I have the beginning dough, or it's not, well, I guess it's not the actual beginning dough from when you first entered it, that's just what the value's called, or that's just what it's called. So we got the dough here, then we got this here, we got the sodas, boxes, stuff like that, and then it prints it to the file, it closes it, because apparently it's extremely important that you close the file. I say apparently, but I've had issues because I forgot to close files before, so make sure you do that. Let's see here. It's the add sales stuff. Okay, that's that for that button. And then list box, so obviously like right here, there's a load. And then I just have a, I suppose I don't really need that either. I'll probably take that out too. But anyway, it's got a thing here that basically just takes from this text box, and then it just, just nabs the information and then pastes it right in here. This box, list box 1 right there. If I can, where'd it go? List box 1, here we go. And then items add, and then it just adds that stuff in there. Let's see here. Oh, and then we got this too. This is the calculator. Let's see here. So we got the first number and the second number. So here's adding, for instance. Button.add. So here's the calculation stuff. So this just takes in, so dbl calculate 1 equal to double dot parse of text box calculate 1 dot text, which is, if you see, these are the two things that you enter into. Screen, oh, there we go. Now it's focused. Okay. So we got this right here, and we scroll up. There's the calculate 1. One underneath, calculate 2, as you can see. Oops. I'll just undo that. Okay. Then go back to here. Calculate 1. Calculate 2 takes the text, converts it to doubles, puts them right there. Try catch, so if you decide you want to enter something that's not a number, it tells you to go stick it where the sun don't shine. Otherwise it would crash. And then calculate numbers, so then it's got dbl calculate 1 plus calculate 2, and then it takes the double total, and then label.output calculator.text, and then it just takes this right here, puts it there, but changes it from a double to a string, because again you can't just display doubles, it has to be in string form. And then as you can see right here, there's the equals thing. Scroll to the top. Let's focus on that if I can. You're just gonna have to take my word for it, I guess, because it refuses to load or zoom properly, but it does in fact say label output calculator right there, which is the same as right here, and then dot text, which is the text that's in it, and then it displays that, and then for the subtraction, it does the same thing. As you can see, there's the double dot parse stuff. It literally takes it in the exact same way. All of these take it in the exact same way. Gives you the same thing, tells you to input numbers, except this time it's minus. So as you can see, there's the calculate values again, except it's minus. And then if we go back to here, multiply, double dot parse, there's the try catch, numbers only, multiplication instead. And then there's the calculate total to string, and then spit it out on the same line as all the other ones. And then if you need it again, there's divide, there's the double dot parse stuff, there's the text, there's the calculate catch, numbers only, the calculate. Here is, again, this is the first one, which is text calculate 1, boom, goes right there. This one also goes right there. You have to use this encoding in order to divide stuff, and then obviously sets equal to this, which then you put there, and it's toString, converts the double to a string, and the label output dot calculator, or label output calculator dot text. So this label and the text that's in it, and it spits it out right there. And just in case, I will see if I don't think it's gonna. I'm sure you can kind of make it out, but yeah, it says again right there, label output calculator, and that is this one right there. And I believe that is everything. Yeah. If this video helps anyone besides, me and my grading, yeah. I hope it does help somebody. And yeah, I don't know if I'll make anything like this again, but here it is. Bye-bye.